Alright, well, good morning everyone, it is Tom here. Been a long time since I've done a little bit of filming. We are on school holidays at the moment. Super thankful about that, it's awesome. Alright, what I'm doing today is I'm out on one of the rivers in the Gippsland lakes. Used to fish a lot of these spots back in the day before I started doing all the tournament fishing and stuff, and used to do really quite well. So I'm looking forward to this morning getting out onto a few old holes and seeing how we go, seeing if we can catch some of those fish from back in the past. But yeah, out here this morning, beautiful winter morning, nice and fresh, really cold fingers, but just thankful to be out. Really looking forward to today. Beautiful little morning. Fog's starting to clear now, probably a little bit later on the water than I would have liked. It's about 7:20 I think at the moment, so that's not too bad, but let's see how we go. Cheers. Spewing, just got busted off. Just took one on a dunk up on the edge, just cranking, and it got the bite, swam out and thought I had it well and truly out. And then out of the middle, as always, one solitary tree, and it found it home. Spewing. Focus. Oh well, back to it. Come. Damn it. Oh, that was a good fish. That was 8-pound braid, 8-pound leader, and he still got me. I just couldn't pull against him. Every time I pulled, the kayak would go sideways. I was just in the wrong spot. Damn it. That was like a 1.5 kilo fish. I got it all on chest cam, so hopefully you're able to see it. me all day to get one out of a snag and to get it into open water. It's a good one. Finally. Come around here, buddy. That's what you come to Gippy for. Stud, man. That's a big girl. Nice fish. On the Brawler, a bit of timber. Nice winter Gippy Bream. Solid, probably 38 forker, but in good condition. Nice. Alright, finally had luck on my favour for once today and managed to keep hooks in a fish and get it in the boat. Stoked. That was a pretty solid one. Come on a Zman Grub just out of a snag on the Brawler with 8 leader, 8 braid, so pretty heavy. But you got to do it. The one that towed me up this morning was a fair bit bigger than that, I reckon. But anyway, a bit frustrating, but that was a pretty solid fish. That was probably 1.3, pretty easy. 38, 39 forker at least. Didn't measure it, I just threw it back in quickly. Managed to get a couple of photos, but yeah, that one come on the Millerods Brawler, the custom one that I had made. It is a sick rod, so powerful. Hey, just pulling that fish out of structure then was pretty easy, and even though doing it out of the kayak can be a bit tricky at times, once you've got them out in the first place and you get their head in the right direction, and you've got that rod loaded up, you don't really need to pump and wind too much. You just use the rod, the pedals on the Hobie itself, and just power out into the middle. It's that first initial bit that is super critical of getting a fish out of timber. Unfortunately, on that first one that I lost before, I actually lost 2 really good fish today. One on camera, which was probably far out. I don't even want to take a guess to how big it was. It was probably a PB fish, but so a bit frustrated about that, but that's alright. And the second one, I don't think I have my GoPro on. I think I missed it. It was cast over to a snag, got it out of the first one, and then he swam out, and then there was a second log out a little bit further. So 2 bust off today, 1 drop fish, and finally converted one. Man, if only I had them all in the boat. But that's fishing. Back to it. Another good one. This one I was cranking a hard body along a rock wall. Just on the, it's got some power. On the Millerods XFLC. Awesome for big hard bodies. Oh man, he just choked it. Right across his face. Nice. You got some power. Out in open water again. Nothing to really worry about. Good fish. Come on, buddy. Whoa. That's just as big, if not bigger, than the first one. Whoa. Another absolute pig. Just smashed that dunk. Got it across his face. Second set of trebles was obviously pinned him after he's eaten it. Man, it's fat. That's a good quality fish. Very, very healthy. Probably a bit shorter than the last one, but man, he is like wider than anything. Fat as. Thick tail, so super powerful. Grouse. I'll get some photos, let him go. Alright, well that's a wrap. Day out on the Gippy Lakes, all done and dusted. Was going to do a bit of a recap when I got back to the ramp, but there's a couple of old fellas that were struggling with their boat, so I gave them a bit of a hand to get their boat on, and then just rushed my pack up to so I can get back home. So I'm in the car just doing a quick wrap up of the day. Had a good fun day. It was a cold start to the day. Started off well. Hooked a fish and got some bites early, which was good, but unfortunately didn't convert. Any of them got busted off by one. Hooks didn't stick in the other one, then struggled for a couple of hours, went upstream, lost two really good fish, one big one in the snag which I got on GoPro, which I just stuffed up my boat angle and didn't get in the right position. The second one, it was over a log. When I hooked it, swam out of the snag and then went under the next one. So not a whole lot you can do about it when you do a big long cast and you just hook it straight away. But that's not the end of the world. Don't think I got that one on GoPro. Managed two good fish towards the end, which saved the day, and another little squeaker. So good fun. Caught them on some Z-mans and some hard bodies as well. Yeah, so off the rock walls, got a couple on dunks, and then in the timber and stuff was throwing around some Z-mans just to slow it down a little bit, and managed to get a couple of good bites. So hope you enjoyed the day. Hope you enjoy the footage from today, and yeah, catch you next time. Cheers.